Hello guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, go ahead and like the video and share, and please leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. So guys, today I had said I didn't want to be involved in this, but this war going on between African Americans and Africans in the United States is crazy. Like, you guys are the same people. Why even the fighting? African Americans are talking about boycotting African businesses starting August 1st. This is ridiculous. It's like fighting your own brother. We are the same. We are one people. Why do all this? But anyways, I have some videos of some African Americans who don't support this movement, who don't support this craziness. Please leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I'll get back with my opinion.
Look, I'm about to not mind my business, but I don't care. I am so enjoying this beef. I don't know what happened. I don't know why y'all Americans went to do that to yourselves. But now the war between Africans and Americans right now, what is going on? Why did you guys go do that to yourselves? Why did you Yo, these Africans are coming for y'all. Obviously, I'm not American. I'm Canadian, but yo, y'all started something that I don't think you were ready for. And there was no purpose to start that. There was no purpose. Excuse me, I just ate. Your girl is digesting. I wish it was African food, no lie. Okay. But yo, the Africans are not holding back in the comments to die for. Like, to die for. My best part is, funny enough, Americans are no longer African Americans. Like, y'all are no longer African Americans. What happened to the African in your American? What happened to that? I never understood the African American thing that Americans like to call themselves when they're literally Black American. But whatever, I'm not gonna get into it. Like I said, I'm not African. But you know what? I am enjoying this beef right there. Y'all went and poked the wrong bear. Y'all went and poked the wrong bear, and I'm here for all that. See, I'm here for all of it. Y'all, when you guys see a video, an African reply to an American, or stitching something not very smart that an American says, go in the comments. Go live your best life in the comments. You will not regret it. Y'all went to poke the wrong bear. Wap kon George. Wap kon George. Wap cherche problem. Wap kon George. Y'all should have just leave them people alone. Leave their food alone. Leave their braiders alone. Just leave them alone. Y'all enjoyed the cheap price for the braids, no? Now y'all want to... Americans, only you would do something like that. I'm here for all of it.
Me personally, my opinion, I think this war doesn't make sense. It's like we are fighting each other and someone is out there looking and smiling, and we know who that person is. But anyways, the little research that I made, I found out that the reason for all this war is because there was a festival. It's called Essence Festival. It used to be a festival organized by Black Americans where they come and showcase their culture, fashion, small businesses, like supporting each other and all that. And it was owned by a white man. And now a black, like an African man from an African country came up and bought that from this white man. All along they were okay with the white man managing and owning this, but now since it's been bought by an African man, they're coming out. They want to boycott African businesses because they feel like Africans are infringing on their festival, and they don't feel okay about that. Make that make sense. Like, this man is buying this because he wants to diversify the African culture, the unity. He wants to bring people together. He wants to bring African business owners and Black American business owners together and form a culture and form like a business union, something like that. And they are mad because of that. That's ridiculous. That's jealousy. That's being envious. That's my opinion. I don't know what your opinion is. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I want to know what this is or what it means to you. And another thing is that some Black American girl went and had her hair done, and they treated her really bad in an African braiding shop, and that also adds steam to the whole situation. But I think, you know, in every society there are good and bad people, so only one person doesn't make, you know, a whole group of people, 54 countries of a continent, bad. Like boycotting won't be the solution here. Boycott that specific person, but hey, that's what they want to do, and we're gonna watch the space. I don't think it's gonna take them anywhere or it's gonna add anything, but we should be working together. We should be coming together and developing our communities and, you know, loving on each other, because we need that love. Anyways guys, I'm gonna leave you with these other videos. Please like, comment, and share the videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.
Black America, don't piss me off, because this is what y'all doing. Y'all pissing me off and y'all embarrassing yourselves. And y'all do not fight in front of company. Okay, so let me just tell y'all what I'm talking about. I'm so sick of this whole black on black war that y'all going on due to this Essence Fest mess. Okay, it's embarrassing and y'all need to stop. This is 2025. We are over here resting. We are trying to mind our business, drink our water, make our money, and be one together. But y'all want to sit up here. The blacks and the Africans want to be fighting and arguing over stuff. And at this point, I'm not even sure if it's the Africans. I feel like it's just the black folks. So we're going to talk about this today. So there's this one content creator. Her name is Tabitha on here. So I was watching one of her videos a few minutes ago, and she was talking about with the Essence Fest, like the leaders or the, you know, the head people in charge, the CEO, she's a Kenyan, another guy that's really influential, he's Nigerian. And basically she's just making this video like the Nigerians or the Africans are trying to basically like steal the money, take over Essence, take over the magazine, steal our culture, things of that nature. She was talking about how at the Essence Festival, they had this whole thing with jollof rice versus jambalaya. They had a lot of like Caribbean and African themes and stuff like that. And basically just trying to make it seem or get the point across or get her point across that they were trying to diminish the African American culture and scene at the Essence Fest this year. And there were so many people in the comments. The comments is what really got me, talking about, you know, African people are trying to colonize the blacks and African people don't like black people and we need to boycott Essence, so no one's going to Essence anymore. Essence is partnered with Target and we're boycotting. And it was just a field of hatred is really what I would call it. And it really, really irritated me for this. Well, I have a few topics I want to touch. First off, we're going to talk about the whole thing with Target and Essence. So Target was one of the sponsors for Essence Fest this year. But the thing about it is that people have to understand that these sponsorships that Essence has with Target, a lot of these sponsorships are contracts that they have together, and they have to fulfill these contracts, and it can be year contracts, like years, like a 5-year contract, a 10-year contract. And so it doesn't just mean that Target just went over there yesterday and was like, hey, Essence Festival, let me give you some money. No, they had this contract prior to that whole DEI stuff. So people are arguing and talking about they're going to boycott Essence and stuff like that because of Target, but they already had that. Essence had nothing to do with Target rolling back DEI and stuff like that. So they shouldn't be targeted for that. And then when you're sitting up saying that you're going to boycott a black festival that brings in so many people, that brings black people together, that brings a lot of people into the city, it brings in money into New Orleans, which is a majority black city, then what's going to happen when people stop coming? They lose money, people stop going, and then we're going to be fussing and arguing, talking about there's nothing for black people for us to celebrate and da 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 da. We don't have nothing. We can't have nothing because you're trying to tear it up. You're trying to boycott it. You're talking about you don't want to go to it. Then we have these people talking about, okay, the whole Essence Fest, they had this Caribbean vibe, this African vibe. They had no New Orleans vendors and all this and that. That's a lie. They had New Orleans vendors. They had a lot of black New Orleans people represented. They had a lot of black content creators out there. They had a lot of black performers out there. It was highly black. It was highly African American. So I don't understand. You're fussing about they had a whole jollof rice versus jambalaya, and people took offense to that. But anybody get on social media, you see all black people eating jollof rice. You see all black people eating fufu and soup, and egusi soup. So what's the problem? What is the problem of us marrying our cultures together? People in those comments talking about, oh, because the Africans are trying to take our culture. What culture are they trying to take? Do you not understand that our black culture derived from African culture? We are African. What's the problem? And see, this is the reason why a lot of times we can't excel as a people, is because we're so busy fighting each other, but we are not truly pointing the fingers at who's responsible for all this. Why are we divided? Why is the diaspora divided? Why are we even over here and not over there where we came from? And in this time where so much stuff is going on in the government, so much stuff is happening, so many people are losing health care and insurance and just money and benefits and things like that. So many integral things are being torn down, money being taken away from people. And why are we fighting each other? Can we stop and pause and think and see, what are we doing here? Why are we all on the internet tearing each other down, talking about some African booty scratchers, and they're trying to colonize us, and we gotta stay away from them and have our own. So we're separate. Basically, we need to separate ourselves from each other, fight each other, but then also be the victims of what's going on around us in this political atmosphere. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And then, people in the comments talking about, oh, because we're being accused of being xenophobic because we have questions, we have concerns. But what is it? If it's not xenophobia, then what is it? What is such the big deal of listening to some African music or eating some African food that's similar to what y'all eat? Jambalaya came from jollof rice. Okra gumbo came from okra soup out of West Africa. Bounce music came from African music, the masquerades. Look it up. Like, y'all really like pee-popping, twerking, that came from African dances. We're all one. We're all one. That's what we have to understand. It don't matter if you African, if you Jamaican, if you Dominican. We're all one. We all have a common ancestor. We all have so many similarities. What's the problem? And they wonder why people can't elevate. Certain people can't elevate. Certain people can't get out of stuff. And then when we don't have nothing, then it's a problem. Then it's the man. No, it's you. It's y'all. Y'all need to get it together. But I'm about to go on ahead and read me a book and lay down. Y'all tell me what y'all think in these comments.
I'm seeing that people are trying to boycott African braiding shops. Let me tell y'all this. I've been going to the same people since I was like, eight, and I'm 25 now. I've been going to the same people. I would never boycott them. First of all, they are the most nicest people I've ever met. I text Fatima. I say, hey, girl, I need to get me some blah, blah, blah. She texts me right back and be like, when? What time? Okay, make sure you, like, I'm telling you, I can literally text her the day before I need my hair done. My girl is going to make sure I'm in a chair. have about 3-4 people in my head, be out in about a good 4 hours. And I'm telling y'all, like, that's one thing I'm like, bro, y'all just be saying anything. Y'all have one bad experience with one person and then y'all try to put it on a whole community of people. That is crazy, because you wouldn't want them to do that to us. So why do you think it's okay for you to do that? I just think it's weird. Like, heck nah, man. Listen, I would never boycott them. Always have gotten me right, have always treated me like I'm literally like their niece. Like, never would be me.
I came purposely looking like this. Because when I say I'm going to get my hair done, box braids, y'all can go ahead and boycott the African braiding shops anyway, because all y'all be getting is knotless anyway. Let us real braider, hair, let us go get our real braids, box braids, bohemian box braids, waterway, all that. All y'all get is knotless. Go to your homegirl up the street and get them done then. And then don't have the nerve to live in Georgia, because all of the tire shops on the south side, east side is owned by Africans. So y'all, good luck on that. What are you going to do when you break down and you need a tire? You're not going to go to the Africans? Call Midas. Oh, better yet, call AAA. Wait, a lot of y'all don't got that. Make it make sense. Y'all are banning or boycotting an entire continent of people. Back to school coming.